Hey, everybody. Man on his way out here today. Here for one of the final episodes on our way to actually beating this mod pack. It's been so long. And now the deranged muttering that you have come to enjoy over the past 2+ years is reaching a fevered crescendo. What's this say? Better phosgene transport, watch zinc, nanocrystalline. What's going on? What is even going on? Oh, that's not good. Why aren't you... Does anyone remember why science is doing so poorly right now? It's actually substantially poorly. I don't remember things being bad at the end of last episode. Does anyone know what's going on here? We have no Logi science, and it looks like maybe Vat Brains just arrived. Huh. That is a terrible sawtooth. That is just awful. In the last hour, we're far short. All right, so things are not going to go as... I seem to remember yesterday, so long ago, so very long ago, yesterday, that I was struggling. All right, this doesn't look like struggle. This looks pretty good, honestly. This must be one of those sawtooths. I wonder if this is like both of them going, and then this runs out of brains right here. Oh, wow, look how slow it's going. I wonder why. Why are you so paralytically slow? Is it this? Oh, it is that. It doesn't want to be open. Vat brain. It needs a filter on it. And then, let me just say, it eats through all this right here, and this is where we are, and then we experience collapse. And this is collapse right here. So, on what are we collapsing? Well, this guy's coming back. Oh. This guy's here. There's one here, one coming back. That guy is... You're on your way back, and you are trying to fill up on something. What are you doing? You seemed very slow about that. Is it level 2s that we're no longer making at a strong enough speed? Oh, and this guy's waiting as well. Okay, so it's maybe this guy. But also maybe that guy. But maybe this guy. And you're waiting for what? Navins? Didn't we address the Navin problem not terribly long ago? Whatever. Let's go look at it again. New day, fresh eyes. I'm sure the might of my new perspective and clean, freshly scrubbed aura will communicate to it properly that it needs to shape the hell up. It needs urea. Didn't we have a wastewater crash? Aren't we taking urea out of here? Do you need urea? No, we are taking... Where's urea come? Oh, because we got 2 of them. Ha 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 ha. So we just... We have 8k urea on the belt. That's a lot of urea. What's the problem? We must have... No, really, what is the problem? Well, I guess the problem is we have such a very long belt now that we need more. Let's take a look at Navins. Yeah, Navins is pegged out. Okay, so that problem's on me. And it's a problem that will be solved in a couple ways. We're going to put more material on the belt. We're going to blue this belt. I gotta go get more bluage. And we're going to drop down bestest Navins. Right? Oh, I walked here. Oh, that is old style thinking. Did you see that? I walked here. Well, we're not going to walk away, that's for sure. All right, so that goes from 2.5 to 2. To basically 3. So it's a 20% buff. I mean, sure, I'll take it. No problem. Heroes for the hero bin. That'll be taken care of. Is this? That's a level 2 culture. Oh. So there's layers to things not being correct here. But hold on. Oh, there's just some holes. Because these are level 3s again. There's a few that weren't upgraded. Huh. And do we go back? No. We just place ourselves where we want to be, thanks to the power of coziness. Okay. That's pleasant. So I don't ever walk places. Walking is for moving with that around within an area. Getting to an area, that's the job of sweater portation. Alright, you're going to be bumped. And then anyone else here in the secondary wormhole? You will be bumped. And then you will be bumped / near doubled. And then you will be bumped. And you will be bumped. Alright, now we need a whole bunch of blue belt. So we just go right there. We teleport back. We get all this. And we teleport back again. You know, I could get used to this. That one's yellow, though. No, that's both. I swear we're... Okay, I look at this and I think I'm doing something wrong. Look at this tangle. It's still being measured. Do I believe in this? Do I believe that maybe what I'm doing now is merely overloading the belt? Ooh. Ooh. Well, regardless, let's just blue everything and look for other places that are measuring, and then we'll come back and we'll see if we can fix this. Fix / make different, as is our tradition. Okay, all of you. And all of you. Okay, and we're just gonna follow the belt. And all the way up. Except for you and you and you and you. We may one day put level 4 buildings in place, but it is not today. And up again. Power's coming back. That's good. That's the personal fusion reactor. Nice to be able to just build one of those. It wasn't even a problem. Okay, good. And then we go back down, I guess. We're just gonna upgrade this entire area. Bottleneck after bottleneck. And then after this, I don't know, I guess we have to go look at that blinking U right there. It's almost certainly going to be relevant to my interests. I strongly suspect we're double counting all of this. The sushi belt structure I made. Probably a mistake. Probably. Okay, right there. Good. 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 We definitely brought enough blue belt, which might have been a first. See, I am capable of learning. Sometimes things do get better. So the thing I didn't find is any splitters anywhere. Yeah, we're going to check that over again. Because if there's no splitter, there's no reason to measure on both sides, especially repeatedly. It's like, what is this? We're definitely doing this wrong. I mean, definitely 100%. We're going to look at the belt again. Look for splitters. I see no splitters. None. Sometimes there's a splitter when it goes off and does phytomining stuff. But I'm not seeing any of that either. No. No splitters. None. Not a splitter to be found. Not one. No splitters. No, not a single splitter. Okay. So, what we have learned is I set this whole place up extremely badly. Like, I don't even know what my intention would have been for me doing this. Alright. It's like, what could this have been except like really bad copying pasting? See? And now that's split off because that goes the entire way around. And if I go right here to right here, that flicks off. So it's connected all the way around. So we only ever needed that. So it had a fraction of the material on the belt that it needed. And then I kind of doubled it. Huh. Makes you kind of wonder what's about to happen next, right? Oh, you need more hands. Like a lot more hands. Let no Navens escape, friend. How long has this been a problem? He asks, knowing full well it's been a very, very, very long time. Navens. Navens bumped now. So we were at 1.7. Yeah, 1.7, and now we're struggling in the low 2s. We're going to let this ride. We're going to come back, I think. Yeah. Alright, now it is time for recycling. And we think it, and we are there. Put all this down to be made pretty and blue and useful again. Now we wander with our meat legs. We wonder what's going on with science. We don't have to wonder. We simply appear, and the answer is revealed to us. The answer is nothing is going wrong with science. Everything is fine. Didn't we have a problem with Dilmos once? I don't know. It was in the before time. Oh, you should go. You should go right now. And that will save... Yeah, look how not good this is. The epitome of not good. It's... Yeah. Hitting a button or doing anything should immediately clear its amount of idle stacks. Which I would have thought I had already done, but apparently not. So what do I do now? Need more nanocrystalline? That is done here. Explain this. So we fill cargo here and we empty and we just don't have anywhere near enough. Huh. So we need cellulose, and cellulose needs more of this stuff. These are 3 3s. Oh, we need more cacalcs. Where's my cacalcs at? We need more cacalcs in general. Okay. We are experiencing a cacalc shortage. But before we take care of that, right? We might be able to help this place. Oh. Okay, before we take care of that, right? We might be able to help this place a little bit more, right? The modules are there, and usually it's only my laziness that holds me back. But when I teleport, I mean, come on. Just go do it, right? So it's 90% prod. Oh, it's only 18% more prod. That's sad, but worth distributing. Oh, that's it. Sad. All right, so we have a calc-related issue. There. And with this calc-related issue, perhaps we can have a calc solution. Right here. So we're using level 4 recipes. Calc. That's pretty much pegged out, huh? Give or take, more or less. And they're blued using level 4 recipes. Oh, there's a level 5. What we got here? So we got this. We added a barrel of phosphoric acid, and it halves the time and produces almost about 70% more. It also more than doubles the fertilizer consumption, holds the seed production steady, and everything else is fine. I'm kind of tempted to do this. How is this? Look at this. Look at all these cacalcs coming back. How is this? This makes 2 cacalcs a second. Do I want to do phosphoric acid barrels through here? I mean, do I have any ability to say no on that? Especially of everything else I've done. If I was to do this. If this was my plan. Okay, thank you. If this was my plan. Oh, the barrel's coming out. It's going to be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, that's a real big issue. And it's more than tripling the output for 1 barrel of phosphoric acid, of which it eats. So it's like 5 phosphoric a second being eaten, which is fine, frankly. Problem is this. Maybe I have to add on a place that does level 5 on top of it and just supplement it. It almost looks like we're having trouble venting. It almost looks like we're having trouble with transport. We have nearly 50k cacalcs on the belt. This is a transport issue. I have seen this before. It should probably be done by wormhole. But we do it like this. I said fill cargo. No, I said fill cargo. Okay, you take all that, and you'll try to dunk it in. And I think I should go find where I do calcs and scoop up all... Oh, it's way over there. Oh, it's calcs. I remember this. Sudden flare of distaste. You need like 1 more just to keep paranoid. So right here. And adding in the fluffiest of trees takes it from speed 3 to speed 4. I mean, 25% is nothing. And I should speed this belt as well. All that. Is there more on top of this? Oh, there is. Well, okay. Well, we're done now. That 1 blue one stays. So I guess what I do is we're just doing belt bluing all today. That's our job. We see things that are not blue and we make them blue. That's what we do. Here. Just grab all of it, probably. And this will help, maybe. This will help a little bit. We should check out the measurement problem. Yeah, good. Let me pick here. Yes, good. There is no measurement problem. However, There's a coloration. There is a pigmentation issue here that must be addressed. Luckily, I am exactly the individual to handle this. And unfortunately, this was a early sushi belt. How many of this... Do we have lamps in the wormhole? Because we have that. I think we have that. We don't have cacao seeds, but they're made on site. We don't have clay. I'm thinking maybe we can just build this off the wormhole, which would be very pleasant, I think. Okay, well that's fine. And this is a real goofy belt. This was not put down in a way to scale properly. Look at this goofy belt. What are you even doing? Yeah, I have no explanation as to what went through my head as I was doing this. I mean, it works, he says with a shrug and a small sneer of contempt. Whatever. Nothing the factory can't handle. All this, please. Thank you. All this, please. Thank you. All this, please. Thank you. All that. All that. All that. Okay. All of this is good. And now we do... Oh, we have to curve back around because there's no way over on the left. Alright, I understand. Not so much the necessity, but what shall pass for logic about what happened here. It's more like, if there's space, there shall be belt. That is the principle on which the engineer functions. And to be fair, it's perfectly correct. Holds up to all rigorous examination. Okay. Okay. Wonder if I'm... No, I haven't clipped a single one, which is a strange amount of precision for one of my tasks. I guess this whole thing comes over. All y'all. And that goes that way, and that way, and down, and then over. And then this also gets blued, because if you don't, it'll feel left out. And the bad spirit will destroy the fact. We need another whale here. You must be constantly on guard against bad spirits. Alright, so this wasn't a real problem. This was mostly just a transport problem. Oh, another whale came and went while this guy was here. Alright, we doubled transport, which might mean something. Let's not dress it up too much, right? And maybe that will handle nanocrystalline? Who knows? Science should be kicking in again, right? Because we told Logi Science to go. Yes, science has in fact kicked in again. We'll get 2 texts today, but no more. That's fine. It's just, that's fine. So what am I doing now? We have to downgrade this to watch. Watch nanocrystalline. In fact, let's do that in person. To think is to know. So, we could spam more prod. That's always a solution. Really what we need is more cacao. While they are here, we probably need more of this guy as well. More caravans. More. The answer to all our problems. Caravans. Go do it. Okay, awesome. This is kind of glorious. Every cacao is 10 raw fiber. We can go higher too. It doesn't have to stop here. Alright, we're going to let that go. We need better phosgene to dots. Let's take a look at that. Dot production. It's going, but it's dependent on biofluid deliveries. And frankly, I can see this being a problem way out on the edge, even with chorecocks. So what we want to do is connect this area up to primary phosgene generation, which is right here. Oh, and you are completely full up. So I guess this is what we do. We're going to jump up to here, and this is a good open rail, and then come straight down. All in the name of dots. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Everyone loves the base spanning belt, and I am here to give you what you love. Now, this would be a perfect situation for some sort of fluid wormhole. Sadly, one does not exist. Oh, already? I mean, I knew this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen. But at the same time, already, can you hear the traces of disappointment and utter disgust in my voice? Alright, so we have a problem here. A little tangle. Did that not fix the problem? No, I fixed the problem. Where's the overextended pipelines? What did I do? This is... Oh, did I try to connect it up? And that was a big problem. Well, what did I do and where did I do it? Right here, right? But, how did I affect this? Because this is way overextended here. I think we have to just take a lot of pipe out and start over. Because obviously I did something right. Yeah, now it's all better. What did I do? I don't know. I cannot summon the intelligence to perceive what I did. And so I just undo everything and we start again. It is the way of the truly strong. Do not live with your mistakes. Erase them so that no one ever knows. No one ever hears the fact that that happened. And in fact, if they do hear about it, they will deny it on your behalf. That is strength. They don't have to think that this did not happen. They know 100% that this was impossible. Takes a lot of work to get someone to have such an utter lack of imagination. Because you and I both know, within the factory's borders, all things are possible. All mistakes are made, all at once, forever. And they will be remembered. Good. 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 Alright, now we just have to keep with the pattern, right? All these blocks, which probably aren't going to be used, or if they do get used, they'll be used for just making more antelope. I would look in on that, except I know that when it comes to antelope, it's just we don't have enough nanocrystalline cellulose. And that is not what I'd call a solved problem, but it is a bounded problem. There. Because as we know from mathematics, if you cannot actually solve a problem, try to eliminate the most egregious of outlying cases and pretend no one notices that you haven't actually done anything. All right, there. The phosgene drinkers are online. Let's take a look at dots. Right there. And so we could never really support this doubling that I did. This is the extent of biofluid. Because we have the phosgene. We just don't have... We weren't delivering fast enough. So, that's something. Up. And this is cranking. Yes, this is in fact cranking. I don't think it's enough to... Well, together it's probably enough. Supplemented with biofluid, it's enough. Anyway, we did that. And if we go look at nanocrystalline again, actually let's pop back in at science. See if there's something I can help with. Cotton gut products, and this is nanocrystalline. I mean, it's just... Okay. So maybe our progress in the name of technology is not as secure as I had hoped. Our grip on the situation is a little wiggly. Where? And to this day, you can find him muttering, still a patient in that very same hospital. Where? Alright, so maybe this is a backfilling problem. We've got 4 going here. Let's take a look at calc. So in the last few minutes, it's gone from 4.4, 4.2, 4.4 to 3.5-ish. Or 5.5-ish rather. It's only a 10% boost. Should probably examine that further. But first, examine Navens further. How we doing? Need more urea. Yeah, I should let this go for longer. It's Navens production. So we have jumped. We were at 1.7. Now we're at a solid... I don't know about this. It's like 30% more. And a lot of that is just from speed. Maybe we leave this, we let this settle a bit. Same with Cacalc. Watch Zinc. Do you want to go watch Zinc with me? We had some sort of zinc problem. Can you even imagine a problem with zinc? Alright, this kind of looks like a zinc solution. We don't have enough molten zinc. Alright, so if that is the case, we need more zinc cubes. They're coming around. Okay. All of this appears fine. We even make the sintered zinc. But that's for, oh, science must be being made. Or, hyperfabric. Yeah. What's the difference? Alright, so you, right here, high-grade zinc. This makes high-grade zinc. And this goes into one of its 200 zinc. No, wait. I'm not doing this right. It's high-grade zinc. It goes into 1 1/3, 132 molten zinc. And then we reduce it. Excuse me. And it's about 50% more zinc after being reduced. And then we split it with sintered zinc. And that goes to 260, and that's only like a 30% bump. That's really weak for more steps. Is this going as hard as it can? Can I speed it up? I mean, obviously I can. Is that what should happen here? That's the question. Well, This is clearly choked up to this point. And this is clearly choked up here. Clearly choked up here. All down to here, we're again choked up. And then, oh, still choked up. And then floats to here. And we have so much kerosene. And we have crylic acid. Looks like this entire stack just needs to be sped. I can help with that. We have the creosote. We have the grease. We have all the things we need to succeed. Soda ash is pressurized. Yeah, this whole stack just needs to be sped up. Okay, I can do that. And then if we want, we can secure a doubling and then some with 2 more steps of processing. But probably not going to do that. Does this hit everybody? It does hit everybody. It does hit everybody. Does. This is so nice. It was so good that I remembered to do this. Like, I had the foresight to do it like this, because this was a plan. I know we don't use the P word very often, but this all was a plan for an upgrade, which is now taking place. Oh, really? So I wonder what it was at before. Maybe it needed to go more and more. Maybe we'll just choose to believe in that and turn these guys up even farther. I mean, sure, why not? It's gonna be okay. It's only power, right? I've got infinite power. Right, all of that. Oh, not all of that. There we go. Further down, and you should get one more, right? Well, we probably shouldn't. Should probably be very careful about what we're doing, actually. Because we don't want to catch that guy. So how about pull you over? Oh, I see. No, that won't work. How about a 5-5 then? That'll probably work out. This will just go at the speed of sound. And we should be making more zinc. It shall rain down over us all. And we shall have all the zinc we could ever want. Then probably all these guys need to be sped as well. 3-5. Okay. Alright. That was a wonderful spending of the GWs. Probably. Should do this. Yeah, just to keep it flowing, right? Okay, we're going to downgrade this to... Oh, it's already at watch sync. Alright, is that all our chores? Science being made, tech coming in. Okay. Do I go work on... see, well, Strangelets is going to be messed up because of no nanocrystalline. I should let that go for the moment. Alright, this is looking improved, though. It looks like we're slowly winning the war of keeping this place supplied. That is good. The nanocrystalline production is probably up. Probably. And there's a line, but it's not a huge line. And it is being made. It was never not being made. It's just we had logistic problems. And then fill cargo right here, and we don't have any. No, there's only one. Okay, there's two waiting to be filled. Okay, so we do need to deal with cacao a little bit. Production once again is like 5.5, 6.0. I probably shouldn't read too much into it at the moment. But it kind of seems like it's doing okay. No, it's not doing it. Okay, these guys are fine. They're jammed up. I feel like we're going to have to put in a specialist cacao producer somewhere. And then replace those whales delivering the cacao to nanocrystalline. That seems like it'll be a pretty... And then just cut that consumption link out. Alright, let's leave that alone. Oh, we gotta get tech. Then after that, probably gotta take a break, and then we're gonna go start in on the last wave of mall stuff, and we'll just get this taken care of. I wonder how we're doing on nitrogen vacancy. Nice. All right, first tech of the day. It's creeping closer, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 techs left. Only this one's like a double, so it's like soon. Very, 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 very soon. Provided I don't mess it up. What was I gonna go look at? Nitrogen vacancy. Because we need that in order to do stuff. Yeah, sure. You go deliver. And then you're waiting for more strangelets. And the strangelets are in progress. Oh, this is good. Oh, we're still making a whole batch here. That's not terrible. It's okay. Strangelets, I suppose. And they're stuck because no nanocrystalline. Alright, leave that alone. I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to do them all. Good plan. We're going to finish this part out. Good plan. Be right back. Alright, back. Do I remember how to do this? What are you? You are an oil power plant. You will never, ever, ever be used. Not by me, anyway. So all this stuff appears normal. So we do it again, right? Where's power? Oil power plant in blue. And this is the name of the game. All right, and then this is... We should probably build... No, this is quantum computers. This is all fine. Now we need a composter, which is weird because I felt like we were through this area. This is pretty simple to build overall, which is kind of a relief. Compost. Done. Happy heart. We all love the happy heart. And that's got a lot of ingredients. Come on, guys. Why are we being filled up double on those? It's a really interesting question. I don't have an answer. I'm not going to think about it. We're just going to press forward. Most of Pyanodons is just don't think about it, press forward. You might think this sounds like a joke, but it is not a joke. The base that never gets built is the base that never gets finished. So just build. Don't think, build. So what if you build wonky? This is all, again, normal. This is stuff we could have done a while ago. But I was pretty lazy. As we stand in this factory that has been going for over 1,500 hours, and the creator speaks of laziness. Alright. Oh, we didn't actually do it, did we? Or we did something. There. And then like that. And then, yeah, we did bad. I saw what we did, and what we did was bad. So trits. Trits? This must have been so daunting to make. Knowing that every animal that you make, every item, because they're just items, will require a whole new building. It must have been... Like, King Arthur is just freaking nuts. To even conceive of all this and then follow through on it. You think this run is something? Imagine building all this for free, just for the love of the game. That is respect. Arquad. Is this what I want? No, I think we want the blue ones, right? Yeah, okay, good. I was in the right spot, but everything is coming together. Problem is I don't have a huge amount of concentration today. I had to get up very early to do terrible work things. It was fine in the end. It all worked out. However, I am left blurry and dazed. These are all kind of samey. Then we want you. Then, oh, this is going to be a double upgrade. So to blue dingrits. And that's normal. So pick that up. Pick that up. No, wait. It's pick this up. Pick that up. And then we put in red dingrit. Then we come here and we do purple dingrit. That's the way to go. Like that. And then you are recycling blue dingrits, which should never, ever, ever get out in the wild, but we're going to do this for completeness. Ugh. Alright, maybe things might be in worse of a shape than I thought it was in. This is probably nanocrystalline, which may or may not be something we can recover from. No. Well, okay, yes. Oh, they're dropping right now. In sync, no less, because of... maybe not quite in sync. Yeah, exactly. One hit the second gate and waiting. See, the situation works... The setup works in this situation, not in all. And so, what do we suppose we're out of right now? Maybe I need to go distribute Logi Science. Better prod to Logi Science. Honestly, it looks like that's a yes. That's probably what we're doing after this. What is that? Is that moose? Yeah, moose. Kind of looks as a moo. These icons are okay. Moose. Grab you, recycle moo. There we go. Okay, so long as tech is going, it will probably be okay, maybe, because it's not completely out. Despite what it could be doing, I don't think we're on track to get the tech this episode unless it speeds up again. But we'll monitor the situation like we do. Wobbly boys. They don't wobble so hard as to need extra ingredients. Wobble, 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 wobble boys. Okay, good. Now we have cotton guts. The mice. It's a simple building. Yeah, simple. It only takes 6 ingredients. God, imagine the whiplash of playing just normal Factorio after this. Maybe I'll do that. That'll be fun. Quick little Space Age run. I still haven't played Space Age. I've been playing this. I haven't seen a single thing of it in person. If I play, which will be after a long break, I'm going to I'll record it and put it up. That is the plan. Ulrich. That's an Ulrich. Right there. Again, just fine. This is all very simple. Very, very straightforward. Okay, and that is... I used to think this was a trunk for a long time. It was sticking a trunk over. But no, this is a terrible alien hexapod attempting to escape its corral. Get the tasers and the bolt rifles. Where is? Ah, right there. Then finally, what am I doing? Nothing intelligent, that's for sure. Yeah, I am at like 30% intelligence right now. It is quite a problem. Corlex. Bottle of milk. Good. Corlex. There we go. So that's done. And we did this in the long ago. What's this? I guess it doesn't matter because we're not building these like on demand. We only build them on demand is what I'm saying. We're gonna have to make a better version of this, I think. Oh, it's not. What's wrong with you? It's just in such high demand somewhere and I don't know where. Do we not have optical set in the belt? I guess we don't. What I'd expect this guy to be doing. No. Is this needed anywhere? No. Well, yeah. Why isn't this going? Where is this guy? Like, there's probably a reason I did this, right? Probably. But I guess we have to learn that reason again. Which I suppose, you know, the cycle. Oh, this is bad. We're out of substrate here. What am I looking for? Optical set. And just dump it here and we'll make more lasers. And then something will happen as a consequence. Who knows? All right, this is all done. These are all one-offs. Then cridrins in blue. Oh, you need heat exchanger. Heat exchanger, please. Heat etch from buffer chests. And then you need to get actually nothing, I think. You don't need that at all. Then we need cridrin in purple. That comes over like this, and you need to ask for cridrin in blue, which is not something that should ever exist. So good. Good for us. Very good. And these are all one-offs. Wonderful. Another whole field of one-offs. And this one's standing alone because we do fracking rig here. We need blue DDs. We need blue reformers. That's it. So destruct in blue, and then reform in blue, and then you'll make a fracking rig, which I will probably never deploy, and that's great. It's fantastic. Fidai in blue. Yes. You need a heat exchanger as well. Okay. Things are getting a little more intense, right? And then we do Fidai in purple. And that's normal again. And this asks for Fidai I didn't set this up entirely correctly, right? No, I did not. This guy needs Fidai in red. I think I skipped this step a couple times on the way here. I'm not going to stress too hard about that. We're going to come through and audit the mall again in a bit here. And then we need come out in red. Great. And then you need come out in blue. The thing which should never escape, but it's here if it ever does. Okay. And stuff. Alright, that'll be made one day, or maybe not, who knows. Vonix. Blue. Okay. Vonix in red. And then Vonix in blue. And then Vonix in purple. Isn't that nice and neat and proper? Oh, there is no Vonix in purple. We're missing that tech, aren't we? No, wait, there is. Oh, it's not researched by anything. It's not associated with a tech. It's just absent. That's unsatisfying. Alright, it's fine. Zungroar. We do the best that we can, right? We don't ask for the game we don't have. We play the game we do have. Okay, perfect. And now Zungroar in purple. You need Bose Einstein. That's specialty item. So you are Zung blue. You are Bose Einstein. Who knows why they need it? They just need it. And Zung in blue. Okay, now a caravan, and you will go fetch that superfluid for me. So, guys, this still... No, that picked back up. Oh, good. My dreams of 3 techs a day slipping farther and farther into the distance. Probably isn't going to happen, but it might. Still might. Okay, you go do that. Then we'll get the superfluid, you'll get your superfluid, and it'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Do you hear? It'll be fine. This is already set up. Simic dens, done for no real reason, honestly. Numal in blue, and you need heat exchanger, because of course you do. And we need heat exchanger red. No, we need Numal in red. That'll be brought in. Good. Now we do the exact same thing over again. We go to Numal in purple. I don't know if this is on the belt. I don't think it is. I think that's a specialty item. So we need Numal reef in blue and then shut it off. Good. This is again Numal reef in blue. This will be made eventually, perhaps. And it'll come in like this. All right, dinosaur. And we're looking for anti-reflective glass, right? I'm pretty sure that's in the 5 stack. Oh, we're almost done. Good, because I don't know. I think maybe this is the perfect time for me to be doing this. Because a brain that doesn't work very well doesn't get bored as often. It's true. No phosphate glass is an issue. Maybe we put it over here. There's all sorts of glass stuff over here. But no, I'm pretty sure we put it in the 5 stack somewhere. I have this memory. And however, I do not see it. There's a lot of stuff we don't have here. Oh, it's right there. It's hidden. There's probably a whole lot on the edge of breaking, but you know what? The edge of breaking isn't breaking. We can live on the edge of breaking for a long time. Fallens in blue, heat exchanger, of course you do. There you go. Then you need to call to the red, as one does. Tholins? Where do Tholins come from? No. Tholins? Oh, it's in down here. No, it's up here. Tholin. Okay, there we are. All right, so that comes in like that. That comes in like that. It comes over here. That's great. Now we do Tholins again. In purple this time. Yeah, exactly that. And then Tholins again. Okay. Beautiful. Then all of this just works, maybe? And then Tholins again in blue. Tholins again in purple. And then all that's normal. And we get Tholins in red here. Pull that. Pull this. And Tholins in blue. All right. Last block. And then done. Done forever. This is a moderator, right? Yeah. It requires fire extinguisher heating system, which is only used for this. Yeah, we don't have that. We might just kind of not make this. Yeah, we just walk away. Sure, that's fine. Just finish this out. Like, act like we did it. I really don't have the mental fortitude right now to take on another project. This is a big boy. This is a really big boy. Pity I never needed any of the nuclear reactors for anything. Do we not have this or that on the belt? I bet you that's true. Well, it makes it easy, doesn't it? Nuclear. Yeah, you. All right, I'm just following a pattern at this point. And then this is a uranium mining facility. That's fine. This is the last one. It's the Xeno pen. And I'm perfectly willing to leave this not quite done because I'm not going to need these buildings and I don't want to hear about it. Maybe in the post game, when I'm just building out the factory, maybe I'll go handle it then. But for right now, not needed. Where's Xeno? Right there. Yeah, it's getting over that fence, guys. That fence is not going to keep it in. Xeno in blue. Right there. Then pull the plug. And that's it. There's no better antelope facilities. And then up here is blank. And then I never did need these last 3 rows, so I could have just not made them. They're here out of paranoia. They can just get picked up, just like all of these areas. But for right now, here, hold on. Upgrade mall. It's now audit mall to make to make sure that everything I'm interested in making can be made. And then once we have a good source of nitrogen vacancy centers, everything will be made and I can upgrade the warehouse. So right now we need this guy who is right here, who is definitely half full, to come and drop. And then, I don't know, maybe we have a couple ball mills. Maybe. Yeah, we do. And you need more nitrogen vacancy centers. All right, that's fine. I guess we go look at tech again. Because what else is there? Oh, tech is going. The U lied to me. Now this alarm just has not worked. It's okay, it's oversensitive is what its problem is. It definitely functions. Show me dots. Alright, so it surged up. So this is what I was expecting. I'm not sure what this new plateau is. Oh, this is probably this is probably the end of colloidal silica. Yeah. Yeah, it's going at the rate of silica now. And phosgene is completely full up. Alright. Maybe I now go and see how many nano facilities we've made. And those are made... To find it is to be in its presence. Right there. We have enough. Alright. We're going to go upgrade those areas. You watch. We're going to make more silica. We're going to make it more efficient. Watch this. And pop. Then upgrade. Right now it's going at speed 45. 45 and a half if you want to really talk about it. Now it's 60. And then 57. And even more productive. Here. Oh, I can't add more because it's a cursed interwoven belt. Okay, that's fine. That's probably fine. Navens. Navens. Alright, so we're here at our new normal. Which I don't think is anywhere near enough. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to blow the doors off of mushroom supply, right? They're in stock. They're rather strongly in stock, actually. There's more coming. I guess the Naven's problem is kind of done. Let's go see if we can bump it any more with some simple adjustments. We need more urea. There is urea on the belt. Are you... Oh. It's got problems. Yeah, a lot of these... Okay, I guess we audit a lot of these then. Okay, audit time. It may be I might have messed stuff up. Yeah, kind of badly, actually. So what is this? It's trying to get rid of... Why? Biomass? Why would I not want to get rid of any of that? I don't know. This should just be getting anything we want, right? There was some sort of plan here. And I do not understand that plan. A man had a thought, and this is what happened. Thinking is thus banned. Trying to inspect, like there. It looks like we have taken the problem that we had and brought it here. Which is obviously fabulous. Yep. 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 So I guess we are going as hard as possible right now. And if I want more, I want either to... Well, is there a better recipe? There is. And that's add 1 unit of growth factor. Oh, and then 200 null gas. That doesn't look great. And the recipe isn't even that great. I understand why I didn't do that. Null gas probably isn't hugely precious. But at the same time, why would I want to do that? And this is probably over full for what we're doing. There's probably just too much on the belt. I did double everything. So how about we peel this back? As we were drastically overfilling the belt before. And that was a personal problem. And if we tone it down, it'll be better. Alright, let's take a look at calc now. Whoop. There should be a sound when you teleport. The fact that there's no sound is a flaw. Yes, we need more calc. Which means, of course, that if we look down at nanocrystalline, it is probably not working like we want it to work. Here, let's go look. No, we're perfectly full up right now. Oh, and this is probably not what we want either. Alright, so we need more calc. We're at near 6,000 a minute. What can we do about this? Let's take a look. Is everyone spinning? I really like these buildings. This is a really solid setup. Really good action. Look at the action on this. I mean, obviously it's just a background picture of the fluffy trees, but they're trees. What do you expect them to do? But this whole rotating superstructure thingy makes it really, really obvious when everything's going. Oh, and these are only Mark IIs? Alright, so there is a solution. Calc plantation. Calc plantation would be probably with the plants. You would suppose Relucia, Grod, Calc. What do we got? We actually got some level 4s. I guess we're obligated to, right? Take all those and all those. Just upgrade as much as we can. Here, even steal these. I'm not sure what this is going to do, especially since we don't have an abundance of Mark IV stuff. Might actually run out of these too. That would be unfortunate. Alright, so calc is here. I have conquered distance. So this makes 2.5 every second, and I can put in phosphoric barrels, and I determined that was a good recipe and a decent change. However, it doesn't really work out for the system I have here. So now we're going to upgrade. So you're going to jump all the way up. And unfortunately, you're not going to get... Here, actually you will. You're going to steal from your buddy right there. There. And this is now 4-4 filled with floor... Mark IV modules. So this is as fast as possible. It's making 5 a second, whereas this was making half that. I mean, obviously this is... boop. This will make most of it. How many more level 4s do I have? 7. We'll put them in. And these guys are just level 1, level 3s. And you gotta get back to work. You're in too important of a position to be slacking. Think of the impact you're having on everyone around you. So 26, that's the rest of this at least. And this will help. Oh, we're gonna run out. I mean, we're definitely gonna run out. Because I still have more buildings to throw down. 14 of them, in fact. And this is 4, 8, 12, 14. I see this isn't the first time I've had that problem. Look at these trailing reds. And we're just going to have to leave this. I could get just normal cacalcs and put them in. That feels desperate. Desperate is how it feels. What can I say? That's just where we are today. How did it come to this? Don't ask. It is a long and sad tale. Emphasis on the long. So this does 1/3 more. It's really quite pathetic, but I'll take it, right? This is definitely... Can you manage to keep fed? I mean, it takes a while. Guess so. Alright, maybe that'll help. I don't know. Maybe it will not help. I don't know. Why is this inventory getting filled again? What's it being filled with? And we have a bunch of buildings to recycle. Let's go do that. Then I think I have to get oriented again. Because I don't know what's going on. All you've got to be recycled. These guys got to get recycled. The blue is now suspicious, which is strange because I've been training myself exactly opposite-wise for so long. Should really just dump all blue buildings out. Yeah, let's do that. If I ever need a building, I go get this. I wonder... Do I have blue pressure pumps here? Alright, no. I want pressure pump. Purple. There, like that. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's just do a great inventory dump. What's funny is now the Mark III windmills might be affordable enough to use. Only they are far superseded now. These guys stay. They're just not what you need for when you can make them. And cooling towers per here. I don't need that many though. And I just guess I don't need these either. But this is not the proper place to put them in. Alright, we've divested ourselves of much. And now we return to city center. Oh, and science collapsing again. A sudden doubt that I will be able to get our second science today. We kind of need that to be well on its way, and it is not. Are we out of vat brains? Doesn't look like it. We need a lot more logi. It's time to upgrade logi again. And that should be trivial, right? Oh. Boron carbide is coming up again and again. Why is that? Where is boron carbide? Right there. How much of that is on the belt? That should be enough, right? Apparently not. Here, take that. Take that and try to be a little less embarrassing. Okay, I want 6 of these, honestly. And that's probably not really available to me. Because the Logi Science Maker is a pod. Yeah. I need 6 to do this properly. But if we can't do it properly, we do it with what we got. Alright, this moves at speed 21 and a half. So it's a little faster and it's more prod. So it's just going to make more. Huzzah, right? I wonder what our speed of inputs are. I wonder how dependent we are. Okay, we got plenty of Sarcoris. This is eating 1/2, 1 whole. So it's about 3 a second. And we're making a bit more. It can go a little faster. Not a lot faster, but a little faster. Science is going. This guy is delivering. Here, let's just watch. Phosphoric, completely pressurized. I should check in on biofluid and just see if there's anything I can do to help there. There is sadly a whale waiting. He is going to steal away like a lot of this Logi science. This is the real deficit that we are trying to claw our way out of. How's Vatbrain doing? Oh, Vatbrain is saying you have a couple extra episodes coming. Okay, got it. It's not going to be a smooth ride. So it's this guy, and this guy is out of what? We are out of LDS. Okay, I accept that. And LDS needs me to be here. So the first thing to do, obviously, right? Just obviously, screaming for it. Extra prod. So we need a lot more. Is this a logistics problem? Because it does look like we're going to claw through this pretty quickly. What is the nature of our emergency here? Oh, low dense. Ah, I see the nature of our emergency. So there is some precursor here that is not in great supply. What do we suppose it is? Not aluminum. Could be this. Could be that. Not going to be plastic. I mean, there's nothing right there, but I still don't think it's going to be plastic. Could be a lot of stuff. All of these are suspect. I kind of think this guy is where I start. And there's no whale delivering. He just delivered, but we're strongly in stock at the moment. Oh, I summoned myself here. That's not what I wanted. It's not terrible, though. So we have a mystery. There's a bottleneck, and we're going to crash out so hard soon. So that's going to be next episode's crash. Can't wait. So what's it going to be? What's our problem? So that's not a problem. We eliminated that. How about you? Maybe, no, I don't want to waste time and watch its trip. This could be it. There's nothing trying to drop, and this guy's going to take a bunch. Is it an aerogel issue? Aerogel is bad because it doesn't have a good prodability. I don't know. See, we're out right now. And we have one guy coming, one guy. This says we have to wormhole some stuff. What could that be? Plastic and aluminum. And that's not great when it comes to space savings. Maybe it's carbon fiber. We haven't had a carbon fiber crash in a while. Maybe it's this stuff. Maybe I should take care of that. Carbon fiber is not the problem. What's this? What's going on here? Well, we can see one way to make this better. Zoop. Zoop. And then bop. 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 Okay. I'm not going to turn you purple. A lot of that is because I can't right now. We were low on zinc silver. Or silver zinc, rather, a while ago. Let's go see how we're doing with wafers. Whoop. Oh, hello. Just wait a second. Didn't we see that this was out? Oh, we need another whale on this. Yes, thank you. Fill cargo. No, really, fill cargo. And then... Oh. Well, there's going to be some special ones right here. Chosen, you might even say. No, not here. Way at the end where there's more space on the belt. Right here. And our friends, the chosen ones, they act in a different way. There we go. So instead of 80% prod, it's 120. So it's just a little better. But the point is, it is better. Oh, and we can't. Now, I think... See, we're not even using the best recipe for this. The best technology level. It's not needed. What's going on here? We need more rare earth oxide. For real? And that comes from here. You are indeed waiting for rare earth oxide. That comes from here. And so I am here. Rare earth oxide. Pegged out. Okay, so this just needs the prod treatment, right? Ooh, what happened there? Oh, that was probably me messing with power. It is 50 hours ago, 50-hour scale. Can we hold? Do you believe? Everything's a problem right now. We have a just very, very strong illness of the everything. The doctor comes up to you and I'm sorry, we're going to have to amputate your everything. And it's like, wait, what? Yes, it's all bad. The everything is bad. It has to come out. Wait, doctor. No, I've got a saw. This is not a hospital you probably want to stay with. You can just leave, you know. All right, so here is waste zinc plate is where we're choked. Believe it or not, that is the issue. Huh. Oh. It's because we put zinc plate on the wormhole now, and that decreased demand. We have broken the covenant with the zinc plate. And now there's not enough people drawing from this. Oh. Because now this can get picked up and this goes again, but this just makes more faster. How much zinc plate do we make? 2 a second? I guess we need to... We gotta do a thing. Okay, come on guys. Let's just go do a thing. We had this problem with zinc. We were watching zinc. We even have a thing here where we watch zinc. You know what? Zinc's not a problem no more. Take it off. So right here, we have to do a thing. We need a caravans area. Okay, you can just go right here. We need a whale. You gotta be whale hungry. It's gonna be fine. Then I need you to go way out here. Way, way, way out here. And find the waste zinc plate. You fill your cargo. Now come here and I need you to empty your cargo. Go do that. No, go fill cargo. Just go do it. Alright, and it has to come out here. It has to be used with preference. Right there. No. Right there. Yes. So this is almost as good as it was before. It only works as long as there's only one entrance, and frankly, what's the chance of me being able to hold to that discipline? Over the long term, 0. Absolute 0. Alright, so maybe that's going to help that a bit. Let's go check the biofluid network and see if there's any problems. Love just appearing here. Give me that. Lots. Oh, helium-3 is actually causing issues. Yep. And so, to fix that, we need to make more helium-3, and that's here. Well, this is a closed loop, right? It only goes into here? Yes. So it also has to bleed off into a helium-3 producer, which is right here, which we cut. Oh. Oh. I did do that. That was my fault. Oh. Oh, I understand. Alright, that's fair. Fair. Let's go see if space science is done being made now that power is off. Alright, all good? And this is all we got for the moment? Alright, go deliver that. And then... Strangelets are in stock. Oh, it's still going. Are we out of the, Yeah, we're out of the hyperfabric. So nitrogen vacancy, you are out of your strangelets. Oh, how I wish I could just click right here and go. But no, it is not so good. And then I'm here. Just wall shift. We probably are still low on nanocrystalline, so there's no real... Well, maybe not, actually. It was full up last time. So this is no longer the bottleneck. Should probably see a nice graph. Nanocrys. Especially if I don't concentrate on the last 50 hours and just look at what's in front of me. I mean, that looks pretty good. I mean... Oh, we're actually full up, full up. Alright, nanocrystalline is now finished. That is no longer a bottleneck. Oh, and we can erase all of this because the mall is now done. Everything gets so simplified. So, we should probably pay attention to vat brains, right? This guy is still waiting for LDS, and I guess we never really fixed this satisfactorily, right? We never figured out what the actual bottleneck was. We just kind of found something else to work on and walked away. Maybe I can start another LDS factory somewhere. Because at the moment, kind of looks like it's just a transport issue and we've got 2 whales. That's looking bad. But not that bad, since that guy just delivered. Gastrocapacitor alarmed for the 2nd time this episode. I guess this is the only one we never looked at, huh? Huh. Maybe fiberglass is the issue, but we have to check on this, right? Yeah, everybody comes here. Well, no, I guess not a lot of things come here directly. And it's going to flip off because I don't see a whale waiting at the labs. So instead it's probably like this guy, he's en route. Okay, let's just pretend that's alright. Where do we make fiberglass? I guess right here. I want to say this is a problem. Oh, is fiberglass one of those things? No, that's glass fibers. Don't get your glass fibers confused with your fiberglass. You will embarrass yourself in front of everybody. So fiberglass is kind of high-level glass fiber, huh? And glass fibers go into SSP. And for some reason, for some wacky reason, this cannot be prodded. I mean, come on, guys. We've got 2 whales on duty here, and it's doing just fine. Fiberglass. It's been pegged. We need more, which is terrible. So we need more of this as well, right? Yes. So we need more of just like comprehensively everything. How do we do this, friends and neighbors? This was our idea. This was the actual plan. Why didn't I just put him in the center? Wouldn't have that been better? These are just 4 4s or 4 5s, right? This would have just been better. Why didn't I do this? Could someone please figure out why I was so dumb? Because these 2 do the work for all of these. Oh, it has to be moved a little more. Maybe I find a different place to put that. Like right here, in fact. There. Okay, so like that. Okay. Take all that, take all that, take all that. Okay. Now we're doing just like we were, right? Only now we are ripe for like a 3 4 or something. Like a 3 2, maybe just a 3 3. We just want more in general, right? And now we're at plus a whole lot. All right. Oh, I guess I put the speed modules in the machines. All right, let's not put that. Let's go all the way down. That's plus 20%. I pull it up. Okay, I suppose. It's actually a lot more. I mean, a lot more. Yeah, I don't really have a solution here, do I? Do we just have a drop? Yes, we did. These guys have been pegged forever. So just speeding it up isn't really the solution because it's got the problem is depth to it here. And this is, oh, we're not going to get our second tech today. That is so painful. It is ultra mega painful. there any way I can push it along just a little bit faster? Like, is this full? It's mostly full. Here, you do this. It's not going to be enough, I think. But you're going to do it anyway. This is going, and we need more Sarcoris. How much Sarcoris is on the belt? Supposedly, apparently not nearly enough. What to do about that? Because we have plenty of Sarcoris right here in the rot bin. May we just come over and try to use it? I mean, the consequence, it just goes into chitin and then gets thrown out, right? Where's the chitin out? I don't... chitin out right there. I guess we do it because... why not? We have the material. More will come in. We have the need. So, why are you still thinking? Right there. This will boost it for a little while, but I don't really feel this is sustainable. There, waste Sarcoris now have a fast track in, and it will shovel anything in. It has room to shovel chitin in, it has room to shovel everything in, and it'll just cycle around. It's fine. It's gonna be alright. Meanwhile, science, it's trickling to nothing. We have almost no time left in the episode. Then all these are going to rot out. We should have done decayed first here. We put them in some sort of order. I guess that doesn't matter either. Well. Kind of disappointing. We're going much slower than I thought we'd get. Well, no, we're not going much slower. We're actually surging along triumphantly. However, we do encounter difficulty from time to time. So what did I learn? We're stuck on fiberglass is what I learned. Okay. Alright. So we have to tackle that somehow. And I do not think we're going to solve this problem today. We are out of fiberglass and we're not even halfway made. Is there any other way to make this stuff? Answer, no. Is it proddable? No. It is criminal that this is not proddable. How do we do this? Am I going to have to set up dedicated factories? Like, we just have to expand out, right? There's not a lot we can do with doing more here. So we just have to build an area, get better. We have to get so much of this stuff on. Like, it's just going to be wormhole o'clock, right? We need to find a source of molten glass and, well, okay, just like use this area. Why not, right? Like, why not? Okay, so we use this area. That's where we get the fluids in. Here, a plan is starting to come together. My goal, make fiberglass. It's around here, right? Yeah, right here, actually. All of you come with me. And our goal is to... We can't even stim it to the stars because of the fluid power requirement. So it's going to be Struggle City, friends. So, like, ideally, this is the form we want. Okay. I keep underestimating how big these are. Alright, if we do this, and we say... glass fib, and this comes in, and then we have fib glass. Don't get them confused. All right, so of these, what is not here? Answer me. Tune in. There's our sand, there's our limestone, no clay, no trioxide. So we're doing this the simple, barbaric way. No fiberboard, no epoxy, no rayon. I feel like I should do a separate channel for just this stuff. So I don't feel like rayon belongs. I don't feel like epoxy belongs. We're going to have to set up a separate wormhole. Now, I can connect it together wormhole to wormhole and then have limestone and sand come from this wormhole into this wormhole. And then all of the pools are, in a way, linked. And I think I'm going to do that. We're out of lab instruments. That is sufficiently a problem to go and look at. What do I suppose that is? It's going again? No. Kicked up a little, but enough? No. Lab instruments are going. What's our problem? Oh, I hate it when I come here and everything is in perfect motion. You know. You, it's gotta be you. Or you. Which one is it? Optical set's got quite a bit, and the optical set whale is floating away. Oh. Oh ho. Maybe we need more of this too. Optical set. Pegged. Alright, make a note of that. Need more optical set. Okay. We're hitting the struggle, hitting struggle city, friends. We did just drop with a whole lot of science. So I would expect this to be solving all of our problems. And it's getting shoveled in and taken away. It should be ratcheting up, right? Should be. It's being destroyed. Oh, we're missing vat brains. Oh no. It's all fallen apart, friends. The dream of finishing up in all reasonable time. Oh, we are way behind. Yeah, this is a crash out. All my plans dashed. It's okay. A couple more episodes will be fine. And this is all waiting on... Okay, so our path is clear. We have to make a separate wormhole. We have to go get more wormholes first off. Show up, pick them up, leave, do not elaborate. Yeah, non-vat brain science. It hurts. Here. No, not quite here. Well, really any of these places, right? So here we have a switchover. This bothers me. Did I figure out what was going on there? Optical set. And then I put more optical set down. Why don't I just take care of that now instead of leaving as a note for myself tomorrow? The optical set is right next to what I am messing with right now. So we need more of this. And this is just a speed situation. You're not even down at max speed. You're at normal speed. Who gave you permission to be at normal speed? Here, take all of this. And then, through my arts, you shall come better. Right there, and you are a 5-4 in so. Okay, Hopefully we can get it far enough over to avoid. The answer is no. I cannot. Okay, I guess we do this. And this gets picked up. And then we put in some sort of booster right here. Actually, just like that. Nice 3-3. And that's still down at the limit. And now we're interfering over here, but that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's solvable. I don't know what's going on there. I require no explanation. And if I take this and put it there, that's terrible. Correct. I mean, it's honestly not. I've seen a lot more terrible in my time. We're now efficient, and we're now going at speed from speed 3 to speed 8. So we have doubled. So, okay. Maybe not the problem solved that we thought we were going to solve. Maybe not a problem solved at all, in fact. But something is now different. And what more can you ask for? Alright, we need more optical set checked off. Maybe I never should have doubled the number of labs. Maybe that was a little bit of hubris. Maybe I should leave it all for next time too. Seeing as how we're not going to get this tech today. We have fallen off. We did get one tech today, so the end crawls inevitably closer. Oh, what's this? It's not really what we want. It's kind of what we want. We have to pick a channel. How about 1-1 right there? No. Yeah, no. Initialize this. And this is just going to be for everything needed to make glass fibers. And this is just going to eliminate the transport problem. So let's do it. Epoxy right there. Yeah, we're even going to put it... Do we put it through the wormhole? Back and back? I guess that's how it works, right? And you go right there. And then you go right there. And then you go right there. And so this will just do like this, you see? And then this will be the out. And one of these can make 1 glass fiber a second, and that needs more to produce a lot less. It is shocking that this doesn't have prod associated with it. No wonder I don't have enough. So we're going to have to do it's a gather around the wormhole moment. I don't know where we're going to get this. But I do know where we're going to get this. And it comes from the wormhole, of course. Clay. We might want to do local clay production too. Though getting it from the wormhole is also acceptable. Why didn't you get sodium sulfate? Oh, I guess you did. Alright. And then... I suppose we gotta put fiberglass in as well. In case we want to do a transfer at some point. But it's almost certainly going to be brought out with a whale. I don't know how, though. This is actually going to be kind of disappointing. It's not going to make an enormous amount. We're just going to fill in this entire block with this thing. Then put the logistics space right next to it, flanking on either side. Yeah, the world is growing smaller. Oh, low, dense. Yep. Yep. This is all material supply. I doubt we're going to finish this. I think we just want to find a nice transfer point, like right here. It was pointed out, what are you going to do when you forget about this? And my answer was to not respond to that question. I feel like that was appropriate, as that was a personal attack. And responding to that was probably a poor idea. Alright, you are taking limestone out. Actually, we're just going to do one each. Actually, that was foolish. There we go. That's what we're doing. Then sulfate. Then we want nylon. Is there anything else we have to switch over? Sand. Where's sand? Show me sand. Good. What else? I think that's it, huh? I don't think we have boron trioxide. Alright, let's just assume that's it, right? It's like, oh, now we don't need any more. So, calling it perfect is definitely optimistic. But we do have something involved here. Okay. So now we have to go catch them all. This is actually going to be a little difficult. I feel like we want just local clay. So what we really need is a lot of stuff that's brought in here, but putting a specialized wormhole and then logistics for that seems weak. I also could have done this here because pulling from this area does not seem that weak. Clay is just made from steam, so let's just put that aside for a moment. Like, here's our clay foundry. And look, we have extra room. Looks like we don't have enough clay, actually. Could upgrade it. Could make it go faster. Now, in choosing whether or not I site a wormhole here, do we have anything extra that can be brought in? I don't think so. It's just clay. And our fiber, our starch is right here. And there isn't really a place to put a wormhole, is there? I could just gap this out and probably no one will ever miss it. So anything else? Is there any other bonus to doing this? I kind of feel like it has to come from material sorting. Like we do this one here. And that, I mean, may we impinge on this? We pivot. If I was going to do that, I should have pivoted before. So we can get this and we can get that in then. Okay, this is just what we're doing. We're having another weirdo channel. And I probably should have used the existing weirdo channel. But what can you say? What can I say? Except, didn't work out. Like that, right? And then weirdo channel in. And this should be enough to get some... Maybe we just do one belt here. Like so. And then you dump out, and you dump out. And it's just like that. I don't feel that's too bad. Where are we on time? Oh, it's time to wrap up. All right, I will finish with this, and then I'm going to call it. So we left it with a science crash, unfortunately, and needing a lot more LDS. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst way I've left a play session. But at the same time... Oh, we can also get fiberboard here. So, yeah, this was an alright choice. And I really should be using this area more. To pull in more of everything. There you go, and that'll go right there. And then we need another one of you. Remember to pull from the right end, or you're going to cause yourself problems. Okay. And then right here, and then we follow. Good, right? Sort of. Actually, yes, this is good. Alright, so, and now fiberboard's going to make its way in. So, epoxy somewhere around here. Epoxy's way over here, unfortunately. My entire system should be converted to just using wormholes. And then you, kinda. Alright, there's the fiberboard going in. I really should have used this area and just had another weirdo bin. Okay, so the other easy one is maybe epoxy. He says, getting distracted again. Well, there's two places where epoxy is made. There's Pone epoxy, and then there is Chem epoxy. I don't see Chem epoxy. I know it was around here somewhere. I do not see. No, it's right there. And Chem epoxy is full cleanup and has room to be even better. So, okay, that has to move. It just does. And then like so. And I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it differently now. Simple as. Then take that. I realize that science is flashing. I realize that. I do. I simply don't know what it is I can do about it. Right there. Okay, this way. And then over again, and then straight in. And then this monstrosity we are building gets a little more monstrous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you. And we'll handle the rest tomorrow. And that's getting in the trioxide and then finding a solid source of clay and then finishing off fiberglass. Let's put that down. Finish fiberglass. Dang, we didn't get it. So our core is 11 science a minute before vat brains. And kind of everything is falling apart. This is going. Now we're missing pi psi 3. Interesting. Tell me a story. And that's... What is this? Oh, we're over full. Wow. And now you're not calling for it because it doesn't have it. But it's... Wow. We need to put in a separate break, right? this determiner right here has to also consider how much is in the magic box. And the magic box is right here. This is a good kind of problem. This is a good problem to end the episode on. So you take that, and what's your problem? Why aren't you delivering? You go do that. Fill your cargo right now. Get that out of here. This is causing us problems. This also has to get in. So on the input side, are you only reading green for some reason? Oh, okay, don't be... I gotta go back in time and tell myself, don't be weird. Actually, that's just really good advice. All points. And or a big or is greater than 4,000. Is that about right? Let's say that if it ever gets up to 4,000 right here, that should peg on. This has to be another thing, huh? Because now we need an "and we need it" phrase. So we never actually did that properly. All these hours, and it has not been working properly. It's kind of astonishing, isn't it? All right, so you're getting go in. Conditions go greater than or equal to 1, and this. So I guess we do bring this on red as well. No. You are a specialist line, and I will absolutely forget I did this. There. And less than 4,000. It's and output go equals 1. There we go. Pass it on. So now it's asking for material because we need material here locally. We're out of something, and we need to put more in this box. So that is why it proceeds. Okay. And now the signal flips back on. You are now broadcasting. This is here. In fact, you've been doing that for a bit. Why hasn't this bit flipped? It has. It just hasn't reached. Okay. Okay. Things are not great. However, I am now done. Not the best episode, but it is the episode we got. So let's not be too sad about it. If I can't recover this in the next episode, that will be the time to be sad about it. But I kind of believe that's not going to be a huge problem. Call me optimistic, though. This is not the proper zoom level in order to find the proper zoom level. Right there to right there. Yes. Okay. And now pop 1. Good. Print screen. Print screen. Okay. All right. So we made it through a day. We did not get our 2 texts today, let alone 3 texts a day. We are in the middle of a generalized science crash. Putting on another row of labs while simultaneously transitioning to VatBrain, to space science. That was a bad plan. And now we are living with it. It is forever staining our present. The problem is we need more of everything. Specifically, at the moment, our acute problem is more LDS. LDS is dependent on fiberglass, which is dependent on glass fibers, which are both glass facility things, which are very difficult to scale properly. And so I'm building a specialized wormhole to get rid of all transport issues. And then I'm going to scale this to the stars. And we're going to see how much more we can get out and hopefully just pile drive this problem. But I expect we're going to need a couple of these, like one right here and one right here probably. And that's okay. What else? I don't know. We fixed the nanocrystalline cellulose problem. We fixed Navins. We fixed Calc. We ran around puttering on this and that. There was something wrong with lab equipment, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't know. This whole factory is shaky on many fronts right now, but it is shuttering towards the end, and that's what more could you ask for, you know? All right, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. See you on the next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.